Hey everybody, we're finally back. Since the summer is over, we decided that we're gonna do another cookie video because so many people after the Venetian video reached out to me and said, hey, does your mother do biscottis? I said, yeah, my mother does a lot of biscottis. She said, do a biscotti video. So what we did is we brought out the book of secrets. Now, guys, we made probably 5, 6 different biscottis, but we narrowed it down to 2 that are the family favorites. And I'm gonna let my mother tell you what they are.
Hi everyone, I'm happy to be back here. So the first biscotti we're gonna make is a very, very old recipe. Well, we've been making this recipe for 60 years and it is still my favorite biscotti. Delicious. So our second recipe is a cranberry pistachio biscotti. And these are 2 of my favorites. So, are we ready?
I'm ready. Just for the record, the cranberry pistachio are definitely my favorite. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the almond first because it's a little more extensive. And when we come back, we're gonna give you all the ingredients to make those fantastic dark almond biscottis. Here we are. I told you there were a lot of ingredients, and I don't know these off the top of my head, so I'm gonna let my mother take it away.
Okay, so we have 2 eggs. We have 1/3 of a cup of oil. We have 1 cup of dark brown sugar packed, 1 cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of very strong coffee. I actually use some Expresso flakes for it. There is the grated rind of 1 whole orange. There is 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. Then here we have 2 cups of flour with an extra 1/2 cup that if we need more to make the batter the right consistency, we'll add a little at a time. This is 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and we're gonna have 1.5 to 2 cups of almonds. And once again, we'll add as we think we have enough to hold the dough together and to be what we need. So.
Start mixing, man.
Okay.
You put it in, I'll mix it.
Okay, so we're gonna mix all these ingredients first. The white sugar.
Nice.
The brown sugar.
Yeah, there we go.
We're gonna mix in the oil.
What kind of oil is that?
That's just light oil. You can use
extra virgin.
You can use canola. You use whatever you like. Here's the 2 tablespoons of the dark coffee.
Espresso.
Here is the grated rind of 1
Zest.
Of 1 orange.
There we go. Nice.
Here's the cloves.
Gotta love the cloves.
The cinnamon, the cloves give
Cinnamon.
And then we have 2 eggs.
And honestly, guys, this is what makes this recipe so easy, is everything just goes into 1 bowl. You know, these go first, these go second, but you know, you'll see the cranberry pistachio, they're a little more involved than this. So, a lot of ingredients to these, but definitely a lot easier of a process where everything is just going into the same bowl. Finiti.
Oh, tutto finito.
Yes.
Yes, all right. So now we're gonna mix the baking powder first with the flour.
Need a spoon?
Need a spoon, yeah.
Need a spoon. Nice how this works with the drawer. Nice.
Yeah, and then we'll see if we need more. We'll start.
Hey, watch that. You ready? You want it all in?
Sure.
Hey, there we go.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Good.
All
Okay.
right. This is one of those things where you really don't have an exact measurement. You have an extra 1/2 cup here, and you put it as needed.
Roll it into a ball. I'm almost there, actually. Almost there. I'm just going to put a very, very little bit. Let me see.
I'd say that's probably a couple of tablespoons.
Yeah, my grandmother used to say, "Poco alla volta," a little at the time.
You want me to take over there?
You can if you want. All right, let's put these in first.
Alright.
And let's see what happens.
What's happening is the rubber spatula was starting to give way, it's so thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
might need the matzah.
I think that's good.
No more almonds?
I think of pasta. I think it's good. Yeah. Let me see.
Bonus.
Let's
You want it on there?
spit. Faccio una boga così.
Means we're gonna put a little flour there.
Now pour it all on here. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep. And then I'm gonna actually put some gloves on. But you know me.
See this trick? Great trick. Another bonus. Guys, I'm honestly leaving this all to my mother because she's the biscotti master.
You want a
Just-
different spatula?
No, I got it. And just like, you know, when I said she made those Venetians and flipped it out, and I go, guys, it's not that easy. Believe me, my mother makes these things look easy. They're not that easy. You can see the time I'm having just getting this out of the bowl. So, this isn't easy stuff. See that? Use your edge of your bowl to get it all off of the spatula. Sticky. Let's get it all.
Yep.
Hey, rat straggler. Okay, how's that?
That's good.
All right,
Now,
here we go.
un po' di bacon. Just a little.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a little.
Yeah?
Now, we're gonna cut this and we're gonna make 2 rolls, and then if you get me one of those baking pans.
I got the pan, guys.
Now, get a knife.
See what it takes to break these in two.
Yep. Okay, don't worry about that because we're gonna spread it out. Get that side. Okay, metti qua. And now, we'll form it, okay?
There it is. Guys, not easy.
And what you can do too is, like I said, now I can just do my hands, I can wet them with a little bit of cool water. See, now you can do this, see? Nice with a little bit of the cool. Okay. And these are gonna grow, spread out a lot, because there's 3 tablespoons of
Baking powder.
baking powder in there. So now, Ken, we're gonna put these
In they
a
go.
375 oven for 19 to 20 minutes, and I'll set the timer.
All right, so there you go. Dark almond biscottis. We're gonna get everything cleaned up. We got those in the oven for 20 minutes, and when we come back, we're gonna give you all the ingredients for the cranberry almond biscottis. The cranberry pistachio, the light ones. And of course, once again, my mother knows all these ingredients off the top of her head. So Mom, take it away.
Okay, we have a 1/4 cup of oil.
What kind of oil?
Either you can use canola oil, you can use light olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever you have.
Whatever you have.
3/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract, 2 eggs, 1 3/4 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of dried Valencia orange peel, 1/2 cup of dried cranberries, and 1.5 cups of unsalted pistachios.
Did you get that? Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mix the sugar and the oil. And
We're gonna whisk this, guys.
Yeah.
We start this biscotti with the whisk.
Yep, so whisk this up.
And as you can see, I went from the rubber spatula to the matzo.
Okay, go ahead. Now we're gonna add our eggs one at a time. And you mix them up good after each addition.
So 2.
2. And I'm gonna add our extracts. Okay.
Switch.
The baking powder and the salt and the dried almonds.
Look at the difference there. There's your consistency here. All right.
Add this in.
Done with the whisk?
Down with the whisk.
Done with the whisk.
Now add.
Good? No more
Yep,
flour?
we're good. Right now we're good. If we need,
Again.
we'll put some on the paper.
There it is. All right. Cranberries. Bonus. Okay, you want me to go?
No, put those in 2.
Oh, okay.
Nuts 2.
Pistachios 2.
Yep.
Nuts for the nuts, my grandmother would say. Nuts for the nuts. Because you know how this is going to go. This is going to go the same way as the last one was. All right, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. Not easy, guys, I'm telling you. And there. It's all yours, Ma.
Okay.
And this time, we didn't forget the pan.
And these aren't half as sticky as the other ones are. See, these are much easier to deal with. But we're just gonna cut this in half now, Ken. And then I'm gonna roll them in 12-inch ones.
You pick it right up. Nice.
And we want this about 12 by 2.
There you have the cranberry pistachio. What we're gonna do is, we're not gonna put these in the oven until the almonds come out.
And these go in at a little lower temperature too. These go in at 300 instead of 375.
For how long?
35 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
35.
And then, like I said, these are the ones that are gonna get cut, put back on the parchment, and back in the oven to toast the outside. So, when we come back, we'll be taking out the almond and putting in the cranberry pistachio.
Okay, the oven's cooled down to 300, so we're gonna take these biscottis and we're gonna put them in. And these are gonna go for about 35 minutes.
All right, everyone. Our cranberry pistachio are in the oven, and these almonds, they've cooled for about 5 minutes. So, Ma, separate those quick.
Yep. Now, like I said, these really spread a lot because there's a lot of baking powder. So,
Okay, you ready?
Go away.
Hold on. Hold on.
Are we good?
Yeah.
And here we go. Beautiful.
All right, now.
Okay.
All right.
Diagonal, nice.
Nice. Here we sit. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. All right. Just so you know, that 20 minutes wasn't 20 minutes. My mother looked at me. She goes, "It's only 5 minutes." So after you get them on the board, it's only 5 minutes, right? She says you don't want them to harden too much, then they'll start to break apart. So my bad.
Yep.
Here we go.
See? A downward motion. Like that. You hear that crunch? But see, these here, they have to harden up a little bit. So you don't need to put these in the oven again because they really get hardened.
Oh, Mom. Unbelievable.
Delish.
All right, so here we are. Now, just as easy as these were to work with when they were dough versus the almond, they were just as easy. You literally pick them right up. The almond, it's really tough to deal with. Guys, let me tell you, it's so worth it because they're so delicious. But these, unlike the almond, they have to go back into the oven. Right?
Yep.
How long?
So we're gonna put them in at 275 for 8 to 10 minutes, just till they crisp up a little bit.
All right, you give us the cut and I'll push.
And you put,
And it's 275?
yep,
All right. So guys, in these are gonna go at 275. for 8 to 10 minutes. That one a little rest on the side. Just like that, and we'll be back. Okay, everyone, here we are with the Biscottis. And don't those look fantastic? And you know, the holidays, they're right around the corner. This is something special that your family will truly love. And Ma, give them another little tip that you were telling me.
Yeah, you know, I try to make my biscottis a couple of days in advance because it really gives them the time to let the flavors really mesh. These will crisp up a little more. You can see they're already starting to get harder. And these have been in the oven, but they'll get a little hotter. And they're just wonderful. You can have them with a nice little glass of Moscato or Riesling, or with the...
We have, you know, if you were in Italy, this would be caffè americano and due biscotti, right? An American coffee with 2 biscottis.
Yeah.
And these dishes, you know, we started talking about my grandmother, and you know, I says, Ma, get out some dishes. She goes, these are Nani's dishes. How old are these dishes?
My mother got these dishes when she got married as a wedding gift. And so they are 75 years old. So they're all printed with different scenes, and they're actually made in the USA.
You don't find too many things made in the
No,
USA
but
anymore, do you?
75 years ago.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the cranberry pistachio first.
Oh,
I
I don't dip.
I like to do a little dip. You know. I'm a dipper.
So good.
And the almond, the dark almond, this one is really classic of what you find actually in Italy. This very hard, crunchy, you know, in the middle is just a little bit of density to it. These are delicious.
And once again, these will crisp up a little bit more. You don't want to double bake these because otherwise they'll be like a hockey puck. So these are delicious.
No hockey puck biscottis. That's delicious. That's delicious. So, happy Labor Day, everybody. We hope you enjoyed this at home. We hope you try our family biscotti recipes for your upcoming holidays. And until next time, don't forget to live, laugh, and cook Italian.
Ciao.